Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more blueprints. It's day 34, and last episode was a bit of an interesting one. We actually made a decent amount of progress, but we've got some more work to do. But yeah, no, we should be making some decent progress today, especially because now the boat has actually been moved to the proper location. I can actually use the boat shortcut. I'm not just continuously in a problem with the boat shortcut not being of actual help or assistance to me. Do I have... See, the problem is I don't remember if I have an offering in the shrine today. I don't. Right, I don't. Let's actually take the shrine because I've recorded enough days recently where, yeah. So, we did find out that every time we do this now, we are getting a guaranteed, that amount is what that amount does, basically. They have, like, a certain subset of, which one does what. I think, while I'm searching through here, I think let's do 20, just to see. There's obviously 46 that I want to try. I want to try 8 is one that actually would be a good one, seeing as, 8 seems to keep coming up just from, last store of 8. There's 8 sanctum keys, there's 8 countries, 8 seems important. I think let's do... Do I want to do 8 or do I want to do 20 first? Let's do 8. Let's do 8 just because, 8 will probably give us something that's more lore related. Blessing of the Chef. For each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room. I'm sorry, what? That's huge. Holy cow, that is huge. That did not give me lore, though, so maybe 8 is a bit more of an arbitrary number that just is a coincidence that it keeps showing up. But I'm betting once I have 46, that one will be an interesting number to throw in there. Alright, let's get on with our day then, seeing as, it's time. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I regret the spare green room yet, or if just, it hasn't shown its true colors to me, but, spare green room right now seems to be, kind of the weakest upgrade we've gotten, just because, the spare room in general is such a weak room. Spare green room might as well have been, okay, I have uploaded a hallway version of lavatory into a different hallway version of lavatory. Let's head in here and grab the battery just so that it is clear and doesn't show up in other places today. But that is all we've got right now, so there isn't anything of use for us to get it with, or get from it. Let's head to the den now, and we'll continue our day from here. Whoop-de-doo. Observatory is nice right now, seeing as we are where we are, but billiard room is probably the better one, actually, because that gets us keys, and keys are really good. What's over here? We'll probably... I'm glad. We're taking nursery right now. Just because nursery is always, always a good room. Nursery has yet to be bad, in my opinion. Every day that I've had a nursery is a day that goes good. So, in some aspect. Alright. 4. 16 minus 6 is 10, times by 20 is 200, divide by 10 is 20. 3, wait a minute. Well, it's a good thing that we know that it goes from inside out. 3 times by 10 is 30, minus 20 is 10. 2 times by 8 is 16. Minus 15 is 1. Yo, secret garden key, let's go. That's a good key. We like that key. Alrighty, I guess we take storeroom here, seeing as, you know, we're forced between a dead end and keeping some for corners. So, yep, bye-bye to that. Let's head to the green room now, seeing as the option has presented itself quite prominently to take the green room. So, goals right now. What do we want to do today? So, in between episodes, I did go and reanalyze the Room 46 hints. Sorry, I'm pulling it up real quick while I'm doing this. And unless, like, the Mechanarium is meant to be the clocks, but, like, the clock tower has already been mentioned as a room that we know of. We just haven't seen the clock tower, like, yet. Like, we know it exists, we just haven't seen it. So, unless the clock tower, is what the thing that was, like, high amongst the clocks, which, you know, just screams clock tower. I will solve this in a second. I don't think that it, I think that it, in all honesty, that key was the number 8 on the list of, you know, the last door of 8, basically. The other option, so that leaves us with the bank vault key, which seems like pure RNG. The clock tower key, which as soon as we get, I will try my damnedest to solve. And the king on his throne, which, as far as I know, means I need to somehow break into Eurasia. You know, the castle that we saw down in the below. The true boxes are both empty. Okay. The false boxes are both true. Oh boy. This is a paradox, meaning it must be false. The false boxes are both false. The gems are in the blue box. So, if this is false, false, and this is true, that implies that the true boxes are both empty, or are both full. This is impossible. The true boxes are both empty, however, is a rule break. So it must be that this is false by saying the true boxes, or there is only one true box, basically. There is only one true box, of which is full. The gems are in the blue box has to be false. No? Wait. This one is a I'm like, this one's screaming paradox to me. True boxes are both empty, so true boxes are both empty means that if this is true and this is true, both of them are empty, which means this is false, meaning it can't be true. This is a paradox, cannot be true because the false boxes are not both true. Look, in all honesty, part of me is just saying it's gonna be here in the blue box because this is the only one that doesn't run into paradoxical statements. Thank you. I'm glad I was correct there because I'm like, both of those seem like paradoxes, and I think we just kind of have to accept the paradox as a no, that isn't how that works thing, and just move on. Yeah, let's take security. Seeing as that gives us access to the lab, which, as we know, lab is... Well, any of these give us, you know, the power of what the lab is for. Alright, there is a gem sitting around somewhere, which... Don't know where that would be. Probably... I grabbed the gem out of storeroom. Is it in the spare green room, actually? That would be funny, if it is. Anyways, we don't want to mess with the keycard system other than set it to low. Just because I don't want to see many keycard doors. And we want to log into the network. And let's get us a wonderful, lab today. Whoop-de-doo. Perfect. And experiment setup. Whenever you draft, for each bedroom you draft after your second. Ugh. This is probably the best one, is to do this. And kind of just use bedrooms as dice refreshes. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's probably the best one. That was not a very good setup for us. Yeah. It must be in the spare green room. Interesting. Okay, we will check that out in a minute then. Breakfast nook. Okay, breakfast nook. And you are the veranda. Greater chance of finding greens. You know, it's kind of weird. Like, this one opens to the left. Or, sorry, to the right. Like, it's kind of weird because does it look like that works? Oh, it immediately flips it. That's fair. It's just weird that it, you know, looks like it wouldn't flip it. Anyways, yoink. I guess we're going this way now because I've already walked into here. And courtyard is good. Corridor actually is too. Courtyard gives us access to a possible shovel. Which is nice. Thank you for my shovel. It is kind of funny, like, how much I consider the shovel to just be the best item in the game, effectively. Like, the shovel and its related benefits are just too good for what this game basically does to them. I will come back to here because we need to return and, you know, get the, what's it called? Get the bacon and eggs, get the key that's back there. Like, I'm kind of being a bit sacrificial right now, and it's not a good thing. Yoink. Bacon and egg. Alrighty, let's go in. I think we use Dovecoat here to turn the chapel... Well, in all honesty, actually, we probably just take Locksmith here now that I think about it. Yeah, because chapel is relatively not a good take in this spot, because workshop is, you know, set in a very specific way. Let's take Locksmith here. I can get a special key with my money. And the lockpick kit, which is always just nice and helpful. Wait. Did I cancel out? You can cancel out of it and waste money? Oh no, it just didn't. Oh, it just didn't spend. Okay, I was like, are you kidding me? You can waste money? Bruh, no, it just didn't spend. Prism key, that was blinding for a second there. And we've already got 3 keys, so I feel fine with leaving this here for a minute. Yeah, let's head back to the courtyard. And head on through. Use this. Open this. Geist bedroom, probably. Actually, hallway closet, because we are a hallway right now. We are in a hallway right now. Key, silver key, and compass. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. And what do we got here? We've got boudoir, my friend. Yeah, boudoir. Boudoir is just genuinely one of the best rooms in the game. Like, hands down. It just is good. Like, of the bedrooms, boudoir is genuinely probably one of the ones that I am, like, on an always take for. Hey, look at that. We can take bedroom. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, you know what I just realized? Yeah, we've got our bedroom stuff active. I need to start spending dice now. 'Cause right now they're kind of okay. Yeah, I think we redraw. I think we take chapel, in all honesty. That's what I think we take, is chapel. And I really, 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 really want to start just searching. We use the lockpick kit here, or we don't. Let's do library, honestly. We want an uncommon room. We want an uncommon room. Like, we want really rare rooms right now. So if library is capable, let me just check. Yeah, we've seen all of these. I no longer really have a need. Yeah, I no longer have a need for any of those. Have I done any spreads at all? No? Okay, good. Well, and then what I think we do is here we secret garden key. Yeah, we secret, well, no. We want this room. Hang on. Let me check something here. Let me read the silver key. Lead to a room with many doors. I don't know if the prism key is going to be, or sorry, the clock tower is going to be a room with many doors. I think we just use the normal key here. Well, I mean, there's a bookshop. That's something I haven't seen yet. I think we take the bookshop, actually, seeing as we haven't seen it. And I believe bookshop is also only available off of the library. And Reddington Herald, a new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after a distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been an inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by a missing author. Interesting. Alright, well, I mean, I think it's my job and my duty to take some notes. Is there, like, a secret in the bookshelf here? Like, is this the spot where you secretly hide, like, a little funny secret passage for pulling on the book like the secret passage does? Or... I think I'm going crazy. I think I'm going crazy. Yeah, no secret books. Alright, I'm going to quickly, we're gonna look through. I mean, actually, hang on. What's here? There's a first edition History of Arindia. That's important. That tells us a lot. This is also... Oh my god. Oh, the bookshop is important. I need so much money today. Okay. Okay. This is huge. This is huge. Huge. Okay. I've got things. So, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I buy anything now. If I were to, I think it is genuinely going to be a waste of money for the day. Because Draft Strats 4 and 5 are not a necessary thing for me right now. I do want to get them eventually. I do not think I want them now. I think if possible, I need either the first edition History of Arindia book that is here for 50, or I want this Realm and Rune book. Because I kind of think this is going to teach us a lot about the rooms down in the Sanctum. Just because of the sigil thing, the lands are called realms, I believe, from what we've seen in the first edition. Or the book, the History of Arindia book that we've gotten so far. Like, it's basically a thing of we want to keep as much as we've got on us, so that if I get lucky enough today to see that, we want to see that. Alright, which does mean, if only I could take the observatory. Let's redraw, because we kind of need to. I would like this to actually go out, game. Dining room, my beloved. Okay, you actually saved the day. So... It says, Blessing of the Chef, which is each spread adds an extra dish here. So, we haven't spread anything yet. But, if we find it, this room gets stronger, I'm assuming. So we'll eat this... not yet, actually. I get the feeling that might actually be a dangerous move to do, thinking about it. Yeah, we can do morning room. We can do morning room. We'll do morning room here. Sure. And yoink, yoink. And yoink. Hello there, coin purse. Door is locked. Secret garden key. Oh, gosh darn it. It doesn't fit because of the corner. We could prism key it into a conservatory, which is a solid statement. Wait, whoa, hold the phone. That door goes off the map. Wait a minute. Lord? Lord? What happened? Ow. 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 I was hoping that was going to be something really cool there. I mean, hey, that's more money, so we can officially afford Realm and Rune now. You know, like... Yoink. That is the nice thing, is I can afford a book now. Drafting Studio, we do need to get more of these. Let's do it. If only I had the Magna Glass today, because I could mess around with that, and I'm betting that is legitimately, like, helpful. Yeah. Okay. That's neat. Again, this room is, like, genuinely still one of the more shocking rooms to me. Alrighty, and what are we adding today? Do I finally buckle and add gambling? Do I finally buckle and add gambling into the game for me? So, dormitory is kind of interesting. I don't really like it, but I know I will add it inevitably. Casino is definitely interesting. Just because, you know, gambling. Vegetable both is and isn't good to me. Alright, fine. I've talked myself into it. Gambling time! Yippee. Alrighty. Wahoo. That will make my editor very, very happy. And this still makes me very sad because this is a jape. This is like, come on. You offered me a door out there. I was fully in expectation that you were going to let me outside through the side of the wall there. Like, that would have been hilarious, in all honesty. I would have found that so funny if I just magically could burst through the wall right there. Like, ha, I'm free. Alright, let's take this now. Because it adds an extra dish. You know what? No. It's not a 5-course meal. It doesn't have a course. It has okay, you know what? I will save it here. And you know what? We're just going to buy Realm and Rune right now. We're going to buy Realm and Rune right now. And if I get the ability to come back here... Does this show up in here? Does it show up in here since I bought it today? Does it show up here, or do I have to order it now? I have to order it now. God, that's dumb. Can't even freaking read my book that I just bought. Can't even read my book that I just bought. Freaking, what the frick? You ever buy a book and then expect it to be, like, readable, and then, you know, you're just not allowed to read? Like, come on, jeez. Have I not been in this? Have I not been in either of these yet? Oh my god. That actually does mean that nursery is actually a really good nursery then, because I don't think we had gotten into that nursery yet then with this stuff. Yep. Alrighty. Well, I mean, seeing as, you know, like, that, yeah, that end's all done. Let's go walk into here just to get extra steps, basically. It's not that many extra steps, but, you know, it's an extra step, nonetheless. Corridor it is. Because we need to continue the day. Starting to think I might have messed up. The pool is valid if I had the gems. Hallway is going to be our savior because of that. Yoink. Alrighty, what do we got over here? Boudoir, my friend, my companion, my pal. Gives me an extra gem and rerolls that I need. Yoink. Experiment successful. Oh my gosh, it didn't... It wasted the dice because I hadn't waited yet. That was annoying. It really bothers me that the timing of that sometimes is just a bit weird. Like, I totally should have 2 more dice right now. Reroll again. Kennel. I was hoping to get something to push me that way. I do have a shovel. Pet. Again, we're just looking for any amount of good stuff today. Come on. Alrighty. Passageway is wonderful for us. That... You know, I should have read that, actually. So... This is going to give me 2 dice. And then immediately set me to 2 dice, I believe, right? Experiment successful. Sets me into 2 dice. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is crazy. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that one's already been there. God, that's cool. The Angel of Death just looming over this bed. Okay. So now we actually have stuff because it set those there. Get pet. Now, if I go through into here, we really want to go just out, basically. I don't know how many of our straightaways are left. I kind of want to just take the boiler room, seeing as it's offered to me. You know, take the digs that it gives and move on. It really had 0 digs today. Wow. That sucks. I'm so used to there being dig spots there. I also am getting way too used to effectively feeling like I'm repeating my days right now. Power that way just because if anything is going to happen, it'll happen through here. Alrighty, you're annoying. Honestly, gymnasium just to get it out of the pool right now is a valid thing. Let's do it. Why not? I know that it sucks. Well, ain't that a nice additive to the day? It's locked. Because, of course, you know, the security door had to throw one right there. Had to. I don't even know what else to do now. Yeah, foundation's all full. We can't do anything about it. I can't go through there because we've already blocked off that way. God. Can one of the special keys be the key card? I mean, I can't buy anything from there, you know, so that's the problem. That's the dowsing rod. Battery pack. I don't have anything. Yeah, if only I had detector shoveled. I mean... we can try it. I can try and force it by just picking the lock. Okay. That might be enough, then, hopefully. I mean, we have to get very lucky. Oh, wait, no, that's not enough because that's the wrong type of door, you dingus. It's the wrong type of door, you dingus. So, there's nothing I can do, and the day is ruined. Alright, well, GG's. Call it a day. Unlucky. Unlucky. We, continue. I don't even think there was really anything important about that, but yeah, no. Added in the casino. Day 35. God, I have been speedrunning through days recently. Like, normally I actually move at a decently slow pace through these days because, I mean, like, we actually get, like, some decently long or long-winded days. And then there's just the occasional day where, like, the game just doesn't like me for 30 minutes, throws me out, and says, come back again tomorrow. Like, I'm wrestling a bit with the RNG. I will admit. Wrestling a bit with the RNG. Root Cellar, my beloved. Root Cellar, my beloved. Do I consider Root Cellar to be better than Shelter immediately into Lab? Honestly, yes. Which is very funny. Because with Kennel, like, Root Cellar just lets me do stuff. Root Cellar just lets me do stuff. Like, Shelter is definitely really good. Don't get me wrong, but, like, that Root Cellar, though, it carries me. Anyways, let's do Den. Den. Let's go, I mean, immediate nursery. Actually kind of strong. I would like nursery off one of the sides, in all honesty. I mean, I can take the day starting with nursery here. Just the central line really is not good for dead ends. Yeah, let's put chapel there then. Why not? And I should have done it. We'll do parlor. Let's start with parlor today. Seeing as, you know, the 2 gems and whatnot. Okay. Alrighty, what do we got here? The gems are in another box. Well, good to hear. The truth is on another box. Okay, those are valid so far. The words another box are on another box. So, forcibly true. I'm assuming the blue text here is... Oh yeah, it's in quotation marks. Blue. Interesting. So the another box here is on another box. This is hard set true. Meaning our true is here. Meaning both of these can be false. The truth is on another box. This is true. Because the truth is on another box. Meaning this is false. This is where the gems are. Let's go. I have not needed those second keys. Courtyard here, just because that's possible shovel. Possible shovel, sadly denied. Womp womp. And yeah, patio's pretty good. Especially because the thing is that patio gives us that. That also adds from Blessing of the Chef, where we've done an extra spread that day, and that gives me that gem. Yoink. There's probably a gem out in the root cellar now. Do you want to... Yoink, yoink. Do you have a shovel out here? And, like, shovels want to show up at all? Shovels are... My love for shovels is like unabounding. Honestly, okay. Hear me out. We green room right here. We secret passage into a green room. Yeah. And then... Ooh. Do I take greenhouse? Greenhouse now normally pays back the gem that it costs because of the fact that we have the water on in there. And it likely has a shovel too. Let's take greenhouse. Sure. Has a sledgehammer, which is pretty strong. Not what I was after though, but I mean, you know, it gives me benefit. One of these days, I will get given, like, the keys to the kingdom to break this wall. The keys to basically the way to actually get through everything. And also shovel. And maybe I will get that clock tower at some point soon. Alright, let's go into here. Anything at all? Nope, just the dig spots that normally get added here. Cloister, my friend. Do you have a dig spot? Do you have a shovel in here? Do you have a shovel? No, no shovel. No shovel. Man, I'm sad. Where is my shovel when I want it? Harumph. Give me my shovel. Honestly, if it weren't for the fact that aquarium is pointed that way, I would take that. Breakfast nook or billiard room? Billiard room gives us a key. We are lacking keys. Let's do breakfast nook because it gives us keys and steps, and we're low on steps. And of the ones there, it is the one that I feel most confident with making into a dead end. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Cool, cool, cool. Spare green room to push us up north is valid. And then this room, kennel, as soon as I get it active, you know, I mean, as soon as I get shovels. Hi, puppers. Get pet. Oh my god. As soon as I get this active, it just digs. Honestly, you know what? If a shovel's in here, this is a good time to get it. We want shovels. This is putting a lot of weight on that green room, though. Ugh. Maybe observatory for safety. Yeah. That or do I morning room? You know, I think we morning room, actually. Yeah, I think we morning room. We go back to the den, clear out that bottom corner. Yep. Let's do that. Morning room, back to the den. Hope for a shovel to show up shortly. Shovel to show up shortly. I'm gonna try saying that 10 times fast. Commissary is basically a guaranteed shovel. Okay, I was like, where's my shovel? I was about to be like, excuse me, shovel, where are you? Metal detector, sleeping mask, and the beloved shovel. And a salt shaker while we're at it, because this is just a golden set right there. Dig. Turnip. Doors unlocked. Veranda, greater chance of finding green rooms. Yeah. Yeah. If only. We will do the Geist bedroom because, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have, like, a thing today. Hello, Mr. Angel of Death. Good to see you, you crazy guy. Alrighty, what is right here? Dining room sucks in this location. Let's redraw. I mean, security sucks here too, but like, if I want to put a no. Pantry. Let's just pantry it. we're going to go back and do shovel stuff in a moment anyways. Because we've got a lot of rooms to go shovel into now. I mean, we can go all the way through every green room we've seen so far. We've got over in our wonderful root cellar, which is where we're going to head first. And we need to figure out the clock tower today. Like, or not today, but like soon. It's either the clock tower or I want that vault to start showing up. Like, there's a fair few things that I want to figure out. Deposit key, that... we might go for vault then. Let's go for the vault today. The game has told me we're going for the vault today. Coins. Coins. And pebbles. And pebbles. And a brick. Okay, well, at least we tried. You know. If only we had the laboratory right now set up. I mean, I could have taken security, you know. Could have done that. I mean, you know, come on. Could have been labbing right now. I mean, could have, you know, maybe gotten the what's it called? Digging up trash gives, oh, I don't know, extra allowance or something. That could be the thing for today. That would truly be a nice thing for today. Oh, hey, look, a key. Ain't that wonderful? Ain't that pleasant? Alrighty, what do we got over here? I mean, you know, it's more dig. More turnips, my favorite thing, as always. Food is always a nice thing in this game. That's another brick. Alright. Cool. And, yeah, wonderful little, walk on over into here. Imagine if I talked like that for an entire episode. Like, I do not think that I could legitimately talk like that for an entire episode. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. There's a gem right there. I should have seen that already. That's dumb. Also, you know, what's funny is it barks whenever I dig in here. Like, almost always if I have the kennel. And that bark sound normally means it's unlocked the doors in the room. This totally has to lead to, like, a doorway. Despite the fact that... Wait a minute. Yeah, there's, like... The drawing here is zoomed incorrectly based off of what I can see on the map. So there's some little bit beyond that, and I'm betting that when we break that wall, it's gonna open a doorway just because of the fact that, you know, the barking keeps happening there, meaning it's trying to unlock a door that only is accessible once that is open, basically. Thank you for the turnip. Is there anything else I can go to? Well, we've got the cloister to open. Dig. I love to dig up all of this stuff. Please and thank you. That's a shoe. Yeah, and this we've already done. Yeah, we can go into here, and this should be the path we probably continue down. Yeah, because see, the dogs didn't bark this time because both of the doors off of this room are open. That was just the dog naturally barking. It's the sounds of the dog. Get pet. We love you. More dig. Yeah, see? Dog barks on that first dig because the doors are unlocking. And another turnip. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, and coupon book. Okay. Now. I'm gonna be honest, garage isn't really useful to me anymore. It's kind of one of those things that I'm like, if it shows up and it does something for me, great. If it doesn't, I'm kind of like, Aquarium is definitely the best room for us to take, especially because it almost always shows up with 2 doors today. Yeah, no, it's just good. Dead end right here would be nice. Observatory can be the dead end. I'd rather re-roll though. Yeah, let's re-roll it. A hallway closet, because the aquarium is a hallway. And running shoes, lucky rabbit foot, and the gem. That is good. Means we're gonna be extra mobile today. I can run almost anywhere. Veranda. Insanity. We're just delving deeper and deeper into the abyss there. Into the green abyss. We do have the sledge, right? Yeah. And a key card from it. Let's go. See? Game just is good right now. Billiard room, probably? Yeah. Yeah, billiard room. Billiard room because it lets me continue the day. Easily. Alrighty, more math puzzle time. 17. 8 times by 2 is 16. Minus 13 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Times by 4 is 16. Minus 13 is 3. 2 times 15 is 30. Divide by 3 is 10. Minus 9 is 1. Perfect. 2 keys. Beautiful. Not the keys I really want. We want, like, special keys right now. I mean, look. This is the best time to office, I guess. Spread. And spread gold. Yep. Return to main menu, and we'll log into the network. Use this to activate the lab right now, seeing as we still have yet to do so. Thank you. And let's see what we can get out of this today. Each time you unlock or bypass the security door, whenever you spend 2 or more gems, you know what? Let's do this one today. Let's do this, seeing as, like, I haven't even made a reason to go into the mailroom, but if a letter gets delivered and that's different from the packages somehow, maybe we're gonna find some stuff out doing that way, you know? Like, maybe that's a helpful thing for us to do, is to do that. Grab the gem. Yep. Let's go here. We do have a key card, so, like, we want key card doors, actually. Oh, hi, Secret Garden Key. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Broken lever. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Jesus. Coins. Good to see you. Glad you're here. If we want the bookshop today might be good, basically. Doors are open right now. Sir, the doors were open? I think this room is just immune to having its doors unlocked, which is weird to say. But yeah, I do also think let's use a normal key here. So, no, you know what? Let's actually, I don't want to have a repeat of yesterday where I got locked out of the other half of the house. Let's just use the Secret Garden Key now, because it's another spread that occurs. I want to see how many dishes can show up in the dining room whenever we get it. Alrighty. Open this up. Do our wonderful job of flip everything around. I wish that you could do this quicker. Like, this is definitely the one thing that you need the skip button for. And it needs to be like a rapid skip button, but they just don't have a skip button on it. It is very much something that I do so very often, and it kind of just gets a little bit annoying after the first, like, 6 times that you have to do it. Like, in all honesty, there's 2 options you could do. Either A, whenever you draft this room, just basically make it so that if you flip one, it flips both. And, like, change it so that, like, once you've solved the secret, it just adds, like, an extra red marker up there. And, like I said, solves both. Or you know, like, make it so that you just, hit one of those things and, or, like, hit one of the levers and it just immediately flips it around to the other one, basically, once you've done the trick once. Alrighty, what do we got here? You know, I'm kind of wishing I hadn't picked right here. Let's do the wine cellar, just seeing as, you know. Yeah, I figured it was going to have some dig spots in it, but I was also like, you know, those gems are kind of useful. Old shoe. Do. Coins. Nice. Alrighty. Into here. We kind of want a T-piece, I think. Yeah. Kind of want a T-piece. Wrong way. Which sucks. Let's do the pool. Just because it adds stuff. I know we can't access those yet. But the fact that they are still there is nice. Remember, the way that we do this is basically any day that we draft the pool, we go for the pump room and just flip stuff around real quick. Okay. Corridor here? It's either that or treasure trove, but I'm thinking corridor. Just because corridor is clean and solid. I don't think I've ever gone into the attic. I mean, we need to do dining room today because otherwise I'm gonna kill the run. But yeah, I'm like, we haven't done that. Oh my god. Haha! Woo! That's a lot of food. Oh my gosh, golden sunrise soup. Wow. Okay, so there are other dishes. Whoa. They're all special, but like, it's still neat to see other rooms, you know, or other ones of these. Like, we're gonna write them down. I do wish that they had these, you know, throughout like I wish that these showed up more throughout the game. Fruit cocktail, plus 5 steps and 2 fruit, plus an additional 2 fruit if you have a wine cellar in your house. We do. Wow. No, as I was going to say though, like, I wish that these just showed up, like, or the ideas that were here showed up just naturally. Instead of more like just randomly. Sloppy Jim. Jim's rejoice. This absolute mess of a sandwich is dripping with melted cheese and our house-made Sloppy Jim barbecue mixture. Served with pickle slices and a gem for extra crunch. Interesting. Alright, cool. Don't eat jewelry or gems, people. Don't do that. But, I mean, you know, if it's tasty enough that it's gonna give me a gem, and we legitimately did eat that, don't do that. Also, we have ascended in terms of food. Like, look, I know that Simon is 14 in this game, but dear God, can this boy eat? Like, bro, man just downed, like, man just downed a 4-course meal right there. The man was hungry. Hungry is the best word I could use to describe what just happened. We're taking the boudoir. Because I want my access to my stuff. Yoink. I mean, you know what else is nice? Oh, hang on, there it is. I can go grab the crown today if we really wanted to, and in fact, I'm going to say we want to. So let's go do that real quick while I've got the opportunity to. Let's go grab ourselves our crown, because, you know, why not? See you guys at the lever, as always. Alright, here we are. Now I'm going to head back to the antechamber, grab our crown. You know, the best, the quote-unquote best item in the game. It's really the shovel. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, off I go. Are the books in here at all? Like, would the books show up here at all? No? No? Okay, fine. I still need to figure out more of this, but that's why we're trying to go into the sanctum, you know? Like, we're trying. We're actively trying here. Hallway doors are permanently unlocked. Sure, we can do that. Anything of note in here? No. Honestly, yeah, we just conservatory here, I think. Because conservatory is just good. Being able to edit the game's stuff that it gives us is really powerful. Oh my god, it's a magnifying glass. We need to get a study today. We need to get a study today. We need a study today. Alrighty, cool, cool, cool. Hey, look at that. Mechanarium. All of these actually are ones that I would love to edit. Lost and Found. You need to go to Rare. I do not like the Lost and Found anymore. It is one that is just genuinely... It looks like it can shoot me more than it can help me. I'm more scared of it than I am, like, willing to use it. Greenhouse, honestly, you're actually perfect as a standard. That's good. Mechanarium. Effectively is a multi, like, it is very... I think it should be standard. Because it's a very multi-use room for its cost. So I like it. I like it that way. Alright, cool. There we go. We want study today now. Now that we've gotten all of this wonderful mess. Grab this real quick. And hopefully, yeah, head to dining room. And down we go. Closed exhibit. Do I have a key card? We do. I could always take this and, you know, see what's in here. Why not? Let's do it. We haven't seen this room yet. Oh my. Oh. Ooh. Okay. There's a crown there. Is this meant to be in... Jesus Christ. The beep there got me. Okay, alrighty. Oh, and there's a more... Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a big room for us. I'm gonna get writing some stuff. Give me a minute. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white glove guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precise extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us. May the black skies shield us. May our fathers be proud of us. In your arms, your faithful soldier, Pharaoh. Oh my god. So they were... Oh my god. They were straight up like... They bribed people to get into this. So when they stole the crown, it was under a bribe scheme. Damn, that is genuinely crazy. Alright, let's solve the Mordjai box, if you don't mind, buddy. Alright, so what do we know here? The orange is like a copycat, if I remember correctly. Where is my Mordjais? There they are. Alright, so... yeah, orange becomes the color it's most adjacent to, and we need red here. So, I mean, it's just, hang on. That locks it out. We want this, because that lets that happen. That lets that happen. That lets that happen. Ooh, okay. Hang on. This is a slightly difficult one, actually. I think we do this, and then this. Yeah, this lets the spread happen. Jeez. Propaganda type move. That's what we call that. And an allowance token for us. Of course, that Mordjai box requires you to go all red. There's a weird indent in the wall back there. Like, that looks interesting. Are you guys meant to be black-gloved? Are you meant to be black-gloved? Like, are you meant to be our, you know, examples here? Interesting. Okay. We're going this way. And that should give us... oh, God. Here's the casino. Geez, that costs a lot. We can take casino today. Yeah. Let's take casino now, I guess. Just because I want to see. A letter has been delivered to the mailroom. Okay, so that did work. I will check it out in a moment. Do not worry, editor. I will be gambling. Hey, look, it's the mailroom. Sadly, if I were to take it, it does end the day, so I want to take the drawing room first. Draw new floor plans. Letter has been delivered. We can come back for it. Yeah, I can gamble in a minute. Sorry, editor. I'll gamble in a bit. What is here? We want to redraw. Pump room is kind of necessary right now so that we can hop in, grab the stuff out of the pool. So, might as well do it while we've got the opportunity to, yeah. Is that locked? Because I would actually like to use the silver key. Oh, we don't have a silver key. What am I thinking about? Anyways, pool. We basically want to pull the pool into the fountain, and then we will remove the pool from the fountain. And while we're here, might as well dig. Might as well dig. Okay, and then pool. Pull all of that out. Go run to the pool real quick while this is happening. I will gamble in a moment. And yank stuff right out of the pool. And then we're happy to fill the pool up. Yoink. Refuel the pool. Repool the fool. Pool, fuel. Whatever. Words. I'm making noises. Don't mind me. And open this door. What do we got? Redraw. I mean... Okay, boudoir here is actually pretty good. I would say... Wait. That's another spread. Oh, I could go see what that is. Oh, and that is like a good spot for it too. We'll try and get it at a different point. I'd rather put the boudoir there. Yeah, I'd rather put the boudoir there. Okay. Wait. No. You're not supposed to go that way. What the frick? Oh, wait, no, that is right. Sorry, we're unfilling the fountain right now. Derp. I'm an idiot. Okay. Here we go. Bunch of stuff. Ain't it neat? I really need the study today. Lockpick. Study me, please? Remove. Redraw. Redraw. 2 of these so that it counts. I know that we aren't getting any of the special effects, but, you know, at least it's something. Grumble. Okay, off of drawing room, we need a T-piece. Because I would love to be able to go through. Okay. T-piece. Redraw. Oh, we have a vault, though! I want a T-piece, though. Look, I doubt we're going to get a T-piece if I gamble. We're going to gamble enough as is by going into the casino. Let's take the vault and see what permanent process I can make on this. Just because I think that this will be, you know, something worthwhile. Alright, what's the vault key for? It is 233. 233. Use key. A bunch of money. A allowance token. And another passport. For Gray Daniels. Yeah, that's been compromised, obviously. So that's a third one that just failed. I mean, look, when you're a famous author, like, what do you expect, you know? Oh, hi, car keys. Good to see you. And a gem, just in case, you know. Like, a famous author, you kind of expect that one to happen. Alright, well then, fine then. If that's the case, casino time. We are going to gamble. I have so much money for gambling. Yippee, time to gambling. Out of order. Why can I can put the broken lever on it. That's why. Yeah, there's no reason not to. I mean, why not? Why not? Broken lever. Oh my, okay, there's gambling. Alright, cool. Gambling. Basic gambling. Hey, free money. It even gives us free money to gamble. Oh, I can play the roulette wheel. Okay, so this one's obviously the best machine for it, very clearly, because, like, all these other machines don't have broken levers. This one's made of gold? Like, come on, this is the best one. All right, I'm gonna sit in here for a moment, write some notes, figure some stuff out. This is insane. Holy cow. And then yeah, we're gonna continue with this. Oh, also, that's right, I forgot from the locker room. Yeah, it goes 6 or O, which the only line that lines up with is the third line, which basically makes it 6 add 6 or et. Which could be argued as 6 add 6 or 8. The or there just makes me sound like I'm a seal. But, you know, whatever. Anyways, back to note writing. Yippee. Alright, let's check the roulette table. Oh. 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 Oh, the bigger my gamble, the bigger my stuff. I see 2 free spins, 4 allowance tokens, 10 of everything. Dude, this is an insane gamble wager. Yeah, what's it gonna give me? If anything. Nice. 4 keys, 4 gems. Nice, nice, nice. So I don't know if that's got a guaranteed thing to it, but that is still really good. What we pulled there obviously wasn't good. But I mean, yeah, no, now we're gonna gamble. Slots up to 5 spins. Hang on, do these ones have less spins? Up to 3 bonus spins. Oh. Wait. Wait, hang on. Hold the phone. Up to 3 bonus spins. Didn't it say up to 5? I saw 5. Am I going crazy? I must be going crazy because there's more bonus spins than this. Yeah, okay. So, got it. Each bonus spin costs a coin. Okay. Yeah, can't really cash this out. All right. Reroll. That's not a good base. But it is really cheap, actually. That is one thing I am noticing, is it is really cheap. Oh, it's 5 bonus spins. Yeah. You get 5 down there. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm rolling out. Hey, whoa, that was good. Jesus. All right, cash it. Gambling time. Man, I love gambling. Let's go gambling. Just re-roll this. That's bad. Honestly, see if I hit it here. I said see if I hit something here. 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 How dare you? That's fine. This sucks. Reroll it. So is this one that you can actually, like, legitimately gain money off of? Because it looks like it is. Which is crazy to me, by the way, that they casually have this in here. This one. Oh, sad. Because I think if you gamble well and smartly, you might be able to earn money back off of this. Now, I'm definitely not smart at gambling. But, like, I mean, the game is offering. Yeah, so I'm also starting to think that really it's only worth it if you start with one. Like this is something that's worth it to try to gamble for. Yeah, because that was 2 for 3. Cool. So, the sad thing is this is probably something I won't be really ever showing in terms of video stuff, because if I do, it's gonna be really lame. Like, I'm gonna have to sit here and just casually be like, oh, you know, do this, do this. Yeah, do this. Like, it's kind of like freaking, what's it called? It's kind of like how the, you know, this is just a reroll. It's kind of like how one of the funnest parts of, Sea of Stars, the gambling game that they had that was an entire mini game built into it, was really fun to play, but it was like terrible for commentary and like next to impossible to explain, basically. Like, I could try to explain it, but it was like, you know? And it didn't make for good content either, so, I mean, look, you know, I'm sure some people would enjoy watching me, you know, try to ascend the money, like, you know, throughout the day, if I were to do this. But, like, it really is just gambling to the highest degree in a hopes that you can maybe earn more money. Like, right now I'm just getting bad luck. Like, I'm not even getting anything worth starting right now. Like, that, not even worth starting right there. Cash out. Yummy. Enjoy. I mean, this kind of seems like the best way to do it is just roll it, and if you get lucky, you get lucky. Cash it out. Yeah. No, oh. I mean, come on, if I jackpot here, like, come on, you know, it's worth it. It's worth it for a jackpot here. Of course, the jackpot evades me. How dare I? I would have immediately been the luckiest man alive out of nowhere. Just, you know, magic jackpot off the rip. I should have re-rolled that one, thinking about it. I mean, look, you know, at this rate, I'm just sitting here until I run out of money today. Like, we're here until I run out of money. Honestly, if that shows up as a net, that's worth it. Net? Screw you. And like, if that showed up as a net, that would have been really good. Come on. Give me money. Give me money. That's not really worth it. This is almost good. Cool. Hey. I'm trying to work here. Do. I said do. I said do. I said. Screw you. I said screw you, that's what I said. No. That's not a good one. I mean, roll this to anything else and it's good. I would have loved the 2 times there, because that would have actually been golden for us. Hey, cash it. I mean, the thing with this one is... Wow. Straight zilch. The thing with this one is it definitely is one that works best by, yeah. It works best by basically just, you know, setting up where you're not really, like, if you have a bunch of money, you're gonna lose a bunch of money from it, from the looks of it. Like, the thing about this is you have to realize you're giving up an access route into the antechamber to do this. Whether or not that's good is entirely debated upon how much you value the antechamber on any given day. I think the greatest part about this room is basically the roulette wheel, because if you can spend 100, hope for luck that you get the allowance to just ascend, because that's plus 8 allowance if that goes off, you know? Like, that's huge. Cool. Hey, excuse me, I'm in the middle of rolling. go. Roll this. Thank you. I do find it annoying that, like, the game legitimately does stop you from rolling it until after you've paid out, and it's like, God, to-tink, 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 to-tink. This is the best one to roll. Wow, that was nothing. Alright, cool. That just sucked. I mean, I could have tried for a net there, but nah. Nah. Roll. Yeah. I was like, if the 2 times shows up, it's gonna be annoying. But, meh. You know, if only that counted. If only that counted as something. If only that counted as something. Not worth trying for. Not worth trying for. Oh, you can skill stop. Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, you can't skill stop it. I was like, wait, can you skill stop it? Sad face, no skill stop. Yay, yippee, wahoo. I love gambling. I love gambling and earning money. I love it. It's in a video game. Yay. Man, the casino here is so fun. I love sitting here for 5 hours. At this rate, I am totally assuming that you have moved on in the video and are not listening to me just sitting here rambling while I do this. Spending money like an old grandparent. Yay, money. Alright, cool. I'm done because I'm bored of gambling. I do not gamble. I am not a gambler. I have never been a gambler. I don't find gambling super fun. Unless it's like at an arcade and it's arcade gambling. So, what do I do with my 100 steps? I mean, we could always try January 22nd out on the lock. That could be something we try. It could be something like that, you know. I mean, you know, we gotta figure out what that is eventually, the in eclipse thing, or whatever it is. Whatever date it may be. Where is it? Oh, money on the counter. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Yippee. Oh, hi, look at that. More things. The game's like, hey, look at all this stuff that you missed because you use the office to spread stuff. Wow. Aren't you happy? Where's the dog? Where my pupper? Oh, none of the puppers want pet. That's sad. I always want to pet the puppers. I didn't dig in this room. You know what? 1 coin. Ain't that nice. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like, there isn't really much of anything left to do. There's a banana. I can go grab that. Grab the banana. Look, there's like so many things that I really wish we could do. You know what? This is something that I've wanted to do. I can just dump all my money in here by walking in and out of the room. A very funny concept. Get spent money. Man, I sure love spending money. Yummy. Such good money for spending. Yep. This is the story of how I spent like 20 money. we're going this way next, so I figured I might as well, you know, walk here. I love how my money keeps disappearing, by the way. Okay, cool. The money is gone. I have spent it all. Honey, I've spent all my money on gambling. Ain't that wonderful? And this is why we don't gamble. Nobody gamble. This is why gambling is bad, okay? It's a bad thing. No gambling. Alright, look. If this isn't... Like, okay, here's the thing. How the frick do I open this door? Because, like, this is very clearly something. And how the frick do I open this door? Because at this point, I feel like this is one that I should know. I'm 90% sure the last little, like, red letter, whatever it is back in there. And I'm betting it's, like, somehow related. Friggin'... I don't know. I mean, look. It's January 22nd is Marion's birthday. Nope. We've already tried Valentine's Day on it before. Like, I don't know what it would be. Genuinely, I'm at the point where it's like, this one's more just confusing than anything. Because I feel like I should know that one. I feel like that is one that I should most definitely know. And I don't. And it really does bother me because, like, I feel like I'm at a point where I'm kind of at an impasse where things aren't moving anymore, really. Like, they should be moving, I feel, and they're just not. So, I don't know. Like, part of me is kind of at a point where I'm like, bro, when's the game going to move forward for me? Which I have heard is one of this game's, like, biggest flaws that it has, is that, like, at a certain point, the game does feel like it's just not moving at all. You know what I just realized? I've been an idiot. I could have been using this the entire time. I don't need the fountain. I don't need the fountain at all. This is as much of a shortcut as that is. Wait a minute, the fountain being open is actually kind of useless. Wait, hold the phone. Yeah, it's more steps, but if I'm really gonna make the sacrifice to go to the foundation, I might as well just be on the side to get to the foundation. Like, guaranteed, and not have to worry. Bro, I've been an idiot. Okay, let's go to the pump room. Let's make it so that the pool is something that I never, like, have to actually empty the pump room out for. Yeah. If the fountain is this useless, where all I need to do is go walk down here, walk around a corner, and I end up there, you know, at the foundation, like, it's worth it. Okay. Valid answer. Valid response. Thought processed. Thought noticed. Yoink. And hello. I have to go around the long way. I have to go around the really long way. Jeez. Yep. I'm aware. I'm aware. Do. Yeah, no, now that we've done that little, like, now that I've realized that, I'm like, bruh, how many people have been yelling at me about that? Like, that once you have that pathway open right there, you effectively have, you know, the same thing as what the boat is for. Like, I have the same route as what the boat is for. So, legitimately, this might as well just swap. Hang on. Yoink. Yoink. Yeah. Because if the foundation is open, Like, there's no reason to use the fountain, period. Like, I don't get me wrong, we definitely do not need to fill the fountain up the entire way, but like, the fountain just isn't necessary? Like, the fountain shortcut just means nothing to me now that I've thought about that. Okay, that gets to sit right there. That gets to go up. And... That gets to sit there. Alrighty. You know what? With that, everybody, I'm going to call it a day. This has been a long episode, and it really should not have been this long. Yeah. Alrighty. With that, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I mean, we did at least get something. We went into the closed exhibit. We went into the casino. That's good, you know. And we got letters delivered to the mailroom. Like, the mailroom has use whenever I want to pick it. So, yeah, no. I'm assuming that a time lapse of me gambling existed and me being an idiot. But with that all said and done, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Dear God, that was a lot of steps and whatnot. Yeah. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.